of dogs. We have realized Chelsea are our dogs. You walk them every day we want. We have them on a goddamn leash. Been dog walking their asses for the last, 4 years?
Yes.
Yeah, Chelsea ni kaya tule tumbwa tudogo when you get them, like chihuahuas. Chache chihuahua, you get me? Like kupata chihuahuas wakati wanakuja wanalala chini, on article, and they do whatever the hell you want. That's Chelsea for us. They have not beaten Arsenal since 2021. Since then, they have invested £1 billion of sterling and pounds and stupid money, getting nothing, changed managers 5 times. It's crazy that actually from 2020, Chelsea have only won once against Arsenal. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Wildcard podcast. Like I always say, the baddest podcast in the 254. My name is Nyash. They call me the Jabroni Slayer, presenting millions and millions of Arsenal fans in the house. I am joined by none other than...
Venant. And I told you, Newcastle will win.
And...
Otis, incoming EPL championship.
No.
Not yet.
First of all, I have to give up big up to Venant, man. You actually called this correctly.
Yes.
But before we get to that, don't forget this episode is brought to you by SportPesa. Always giving you a chance to become a millionaire in town. Never forget that. All right? So, Venant, you called it correctly. Yes. And I was very adamant that Liverpool are going to win. And you are like, nah. You actually said Liverpool are going to get beat. And they went ahead and bottled a Carabao Cup final.
Yes, and I'm very happy because, like I said, I called it out, and it was more of the manager. This final was more of the manager between Eddie Howe and Slot. And Eddie Howe, being the better manager in this case, managed to get a win. I'm not surprised. I saw this coming.
Yeah.
What I was surprised.
You saw it coming.
Yes, because I called
being
it.
Clapped 3 times by Newcastle. You saw it coming.
Yeah, he did. I'll not take that away from you. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like I said, I saw it coming because, like I said, you guys, Ilifka point your defense. And I talked about it, your defense. You guys are starting to concede a lot of goals, and it's time it will catch up with you. Not only did it catch up with you, you guys failed to score in a situation where Salah was there.
Wait, was Salah there? No, honestly, Otis, like, where was Mo Salah?
No, he's fasting.
Like, he's fasting? Because I did, honestly, like, since I saw him enter Nuno Mendes' pockets in Paris, I have not seen him since then.
Bro, he's fasting, man.
He's fasting in Nuno Mendes' pockets?
No. He's fasting. Give him some slack. Let him finish praying. Then he'll come back pick up from where he left.
Because, you guys were terrible, to be honest. The Liverpool I saw was reminiscent of the Liverpool I saw against PSG.
Yeah, we've been this small for the past 3 games. I would say, but I think it's more about the players getting tired now. It's
Akuna gas.
True. Yeah, because if you look at the way Slot has been setting up the team, it's been constant, like a starting 11, like constantly playing. He's not rotating much.
Very minimal changes.
Yeah, he's not rotating as much as he should be. Yeah. Because you look at people like Elliott, Chiesa, they are rarely used nowadays.
Yeah.
True.
So eventually, even if you have the most fittest team, they will get worn out at some point. Yeah.
And that's what happened.
The good thing is that we're not collecting injuries.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm begging you, I'm beseeching you, and all Liverpool fans, please carry on that form into the league. Please. Because I don't know, man. You see, now we'll have to wait. Who's your next Premier League opponent?
I will be having a break.
Yes, but who are you playing next in the Premier?
Break.
I don't know.
I don't
know, but we are not playing anytime soon until you guys play like 2 more games.
Oh, really? Because when you go back in April, I don't recall who you guys are up against. I know we are playing against Fulham. But still, man, Newcastle are way better than you guys.
It's Everton at home.
Everton, yeah.
It's a Merseyside derby.
Yes,
Everton. Come on, man.
Yes.
You have seen what Liverpool are doing right now. You have seen Mo Salah can be pocketed. I mean, defenders are taking turns in pocketing that guy.
He's being marked by almost 2 or 3 guys, if you look keenly.
Double team.
Because these other guys, there's no threat.
Yeah.
There's no threat from this other side. Diaz and they're not offering any threat.
So you're basically a one-man team.
So if you just make sure that Salah maintains his pocket corner.
If you just make sure you pocket Mo Salah, that's what you want to say?
No, I didn't want to say like that. I also wanted to correct this guy. He was saying that we bottle a cup, the Carabao Cup. You can't bottle a final.
Why?
You only bottle a final when maybe you are leading. Like yesterday.
But you are the favorite going to the final.
Yes.
No, there's no favorite.
No, you are.
You guys are favorite going to the final.
No,
bro.
It's a cup final.
Yeah, it's a cup final, but you're the favorite.
Newcastle smacked you how many? 3 times in a row.
Okay, that's not in the final though. That's not in the
Yes.
in the Carabao Cup. They beat us home and away. But you are terrible, man.
Semi-final.
Yeah.
Yeah, we accept. And also, I think it's a hangover from...
Yes, Champions League.
From getting beat.
Yeah, Champions League hangover.
Unapata aje hangover na umetoka kupigwa?
Bro,
Sure.
it was too much. It was
You
too
see,
much.
when you see when you have a hangover, it's because you are celebrating after winning.
No.
You can't be having a hangover after getting beat. But that's how it works. It's like when Man City lost in the FA Cup against Manchester United. It's because they're having a hangover from celebrating winning the league.
So
Yes.
also us, we donated the cup to Newcastle.
Donated.
They've not won anything in the past 70
Yeah.
or 70
The past
years.
70 years.
Yeah.
They've invested a lot. They
Yes.
brought in Isak. By the way, Isak is coming to Liverpool.
Where?
You've heard that?
Yeah.
Nah.
You know, stop lying to the masses.
Nah.
man.
No.
He's not coming to Liverpool.
He said he's looking forward to joining these other guys.
But he did not say
Which
he's
other
going
guy?
to Liverpool.
Did you see him next to his icon?
Yeah,
Next to his idol?
surely.
Did you see him?
And you expect him to go to Liverpool
Come on, man.
No,
after that final, that performance?
it happens.
Yeah,
it
does
doesn't happen.
It
Not when
happens.
you are Liverpool.
It happens.
But yeah.
Not when you are
Why
Liverpool.
would he want to join a team that can't even make it to the final?
First and
Wait,
foremost, he's not going to Liverpool.
No, why would-
Secondly, number 14. I mean, what more clues do you need?
No, you can't be thinking like
That's
that.
all.
In this age and era, you can't be thinking like that.
No, that's what it is. But yeah, I mean, despite all the Liverpool trash talk we might want to talk about, I think it's very important that we give plaudits to Newcastle.
Yes.
First domestic trophy in 70 years.
Yes.
That is crazy after all the investment that they have done. I mean, Eddie Howe now is honestly a bona fide club legend.
Yeah, definitely.
Bruno G, who was the captain of the night, bona fide club legend.
Everyone who played yesterday.
Everybody in that team, bona fide club legend. But I feel like Newcastle were just the better team of the day.
Yeah, they wanted it from the start.
Yeah.
They were very, very aggressive with the way they wanted to play, and it paid off.
Yeah.
It was one of them that you may hope like Liverpool just weather the storm and then probably pick up later in second half, but it wasn't hard.
It didn't happen.
Yeah,
it
it
didn't happen.
Yeah. Because
I was glad we didn't even go for extra time.
Why?
It would have been a waste of time
Because we'd have gotten beat still.
eventually. We weren't there yesterday.
at a
We weren't
PSG, you
there.
guys played 120, right?
Yeah, we played.
Yeah,
it's
But
right,
at least
yeah.
for
Fatigue,
PSG, the second leg, we tried to show
True.
some football. But
Yeah.
this other one, nah, we were not there yesterday.
Yeah, you
Newcastle deserved it.
Yeah, they did. I mean, then and for now, for guys like Isak, like we're talking likes of Bruno G, can you be like, now, like, I've given back to Newcastle, right? I've helped you win a trophy. So now you can allow me to go to where I want to go.
Definitely.
If I want to go to a bigger club, let's say they don't make Champions League. And even if they do make Champions League, be looking at teams like Liverpool, teams like Arsenal, and maybe other bigger teams, you'll be like, I would want to play there. Now you don't feel like you're held back at Newcastle. Now you have won something with them.
Yes.
So you kind of feel like now you can be allowed to leave, because that's always an issue. What do you think about that, Venom?
Yes, what you're saying sounds good, but also you have to look at Newcastle and the current situation which these players that you want them to move are in. Somebody like Isak, you found a manager who's willing to build around you and he's brought the best out of you. This is the second or the third season running where Isak is once again on that conversation of top scorers. You get? So it will be hard for him to leave or to be sold by Newcastle right now, not unless financially
Yeah, they
it
get,
makes sense.
No, but
crazy
he
offer.
has been vocal about wanting to play the Champions League.
Yeah.
So I don't think if
So if they get Champions League,
they get Champions League, he might stay. But if they're not getting Champions League, bro, he's leaving. Trust
Okay,
me, he's leaving.
that's part of it. And then now you mentioned the likes of Bruno Guimaraes.
yeah.
That's possible for
him to
such because I thought Douglas Luiz will never leave
Aston Villa.
It happened.
Yeah.
You know, so for Bruno, I think that's the possibility of that happening is higher. For Isak, a club has to be serious with their purchasing power and just get him. But I don't think he'll leave. I think right now Newcastle as a club, the culture around it's so good.
Yeah.
It will be hard to leave.
They'll be even more galvanized now because of this win.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like one of the two will leave. I don't know who it is, because I understand like Bruno Guimaraes has like an agreement with them. He can leave for 70 million if they don't get Champions League.
It's already in written.
Yeah, sort of. I don't know if it's verbal or it's written, but there is such a report going around.
Okay.
Also now for Isak, it's different.
Isak as well.
You cannot get
They're
Isak
ambitious
for 70.
players, yeah. They'll go. Isak will go.
But for Isak, you'll have to produce some stupid money.
How much do you think you'll Liverpool and Arsenal will fetch?
100.
If
Nothing less than 100. I'm thinking maybe 120.
100.
I feel like he's the best striker in the Prem right now.
okay.
Yeah. So for him and Newcastle, especially if they get Champions League, 120, 150.
Not Champions League. He's just scored the final. His
Yeah.
price is already
But you see,
up.
the Carabao Cup gets them to Europa League.
Yes.
I think.
No,
Doesn't?
I don't think.
You don't get nothing with Carabao Cup.
I don't think so.
I think it's
Oh,
the FA.
just
FA
100,000.
The FA.
It's the FA
The
Cup.
FA.
It's the FA that gives you Europa, yeah.
Yeah.
So, they still have to get top four. But then again, they are in the position where if they win their game in hand, they will be fourth in the league. They will be
Yes.
higher than our dogs, Chelsea, and they will be higher than Manchester City.
Yes.
Do you think they'll finish above City and Chelsea? I don't think so.
If they maintain that momentum, they might just. And actually, I don't want them to get top four, just for selfish reasons. But I know, Joaquim at top four, man, it's just Isaac. He has Champions League now.
Yeah,
You can't tell me
there's
like,
no there's no excuse.
Yeah.
For him, there's no excuse.
Yeah, so it's crazy. But yeah, speaking of dogs, we have realized Chelsea are our dogs. You walk them every day we want. We have them on a goddamn leash, been dog walking their asses for the last, 4 years?
Yes.
Yeah, Chelsea ni kaya tule tumbwa tudogo when you get them, like chihuahuas. Chache chi chihuahua, you get me? Like ukipata chihuahuas wakati wanakuja wanalala chini, on our article, and they do whatever the hell you want. That's Chelsea for us. They have not beaten Arsenal since 2021.
Wow.
Since then, they have invested £1 billion of sterling and pounds and stupid money, getting nothing, changed managers 5 times. It's crazy that actually from 2020, Chelsea have only won once against Arsenal.
And
It's because of the turmoil that I think Chelsea went through. They lost their sugar daddy, went in.
But in the period, they won. Since 2020, they won the Champions League. They won the Champions League in 2021.
Yeah, they won it, but I think since Abramovich left,
Yeah. It's been
they've never been the same.
yeah. You see, Chelsea, by the way, it's crazy to scare that some languages, some subjects might become optional in primary school. Chelsea, by the way, you should also petition the Garden Premier League to make you playing Arsenal optional. You just say, what's the point of playing Arsenal anymore when you just getting beat? But I think for me, I was more... I know we won. And as Arsenal, I just want us to get all the 3 points.
okay.
But did you watch that game?
Yes.
Such a frustrating lot.
It didn't even feel like
A win. It's just-
yeah.
Ilikuwa tu-
It didn't feel like a derby. You know, this is Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like when Chelsea people when we banter, it's all about we've been beating you guys since.
But they've been saying, to cut you short, that they are suffering from injuries.
Injuries.
Yeah, I do think.
No.
Yeah, the coach was saying.
But they have
that-
like 60 footballers.
That's what I.
And you can pick someone from the 60.
And also the 19 teams in the Premier League suffer from injuries.
Yeah.
So it's not an excuse.
Cole Palmer, was he injured?
Newcastle had last season, that was what, like 13 players who are missing. You guys at some point you are missing some couple of players. So everybody is going through it as far as injuries is concerned.
Correct.
It's not really an excuse.
So you guys can't say that
We are going
lost the
through-
league
we are going
because of
through it.
injuries. Yeah.
We are going through it. We are without
So
Saka.
injuries won't be an excuse when we lift the cup.
Huh?
For who? For Arsenal?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
who is injured for Chelsea?
I don't know even who is the starting 11, bro.
Because you can't be telling me likes of the defenders they have, the shitty ass defenders they have.
Yeah.
I don't know who is injured there. Rhys James came back. Well, he's always
He's
injured,
about
so that's
to.
not.
He's about to. It's a ticking time bomb there.
Man, we are quite injured all the time.
Yeah.
Caicedo has been constant. Enzo has been constant. Cole Palmer has been constant.
Me-
Well, Nicholas Jackson, now that has been a big
Lavia.
miss.
Lavia.
Lavia, does he ever feature?
Does he even?
Yeah. Madueke in and out. But yeah, I think the biggest miss for them is Jackson. Miss Jackson. But yeah, I mean, since he got injured, they're not playing the same. Cole Palmer is not looking the same. It's like the two go hand in hand. They kind of feed
They
off each other.
complement, yeah.
So much so even Cole Palmer, I don't know if he's injured. He was injured over the weekend.
Maybe he's injured mentally.
I know it's
Mentally. Is it the whole Chelsea look injured
It's
mentally?
not cold anymore.
What is, I'm a melt. This dude is not cold anymore.
There was a saying that Cole Palmer always ducks the Emirates.
That dude goes missing in action, especially in big games as well. I didn't see him against you guys.
He was not there.
I didn't see him against Manchester United.
And that's
we don't
where it
even
comes
remember
from.
the last time he even scored against Man City.
Has he ever?
Something that he used to do.
Yeah, I can't recall.
And that's why I was also thinking in this line, like, I think Pep let him go because he knew about that.
He's not a big game player. But yeah, Cole Palmer, man, wherever he is, he's missing in action heavily for Chelsea. Chelsea are not looking good. I think for me, like you were saying, I was just feeling some type of way because Chelsea are really, really poor. But you are also poor. It's not that they were poorer than us. It's not like we pelted them or we were like all over them like crazy. We were not.
But I think it's the nature of the derby.
No, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like when the other derbies happen, you kind of get the feel of the vibe of a derby.
Yes.
This one had nothing to it. Equal. Even tu ni team mbili unajua tu ni za London, but the way the game is going around, nothing to do with the derby.
They're your dogs.
Chelsea were not attacking; they were just staying there. Arsenal's not even doing much as well. That's the problem with this game, and it was such a boring fest. But then again, if Newcastle win their game in hand, who I don't know if it's against Crystal Palace or Aston Villa.
Yes, it's Crystal Palace.
It's Crystal Palace.
Yes, they have a double game week coming up.
Yeah?
Yes.
If they win that, they go third. No, they go fourth. And also, we needed to win because, hey, Nottingham Forest.
I don't see Newcastle going over.
Don't think they'll get fourth? Top four?
Probably.
But I think this time around, teams in England might be five.
They're
Champions League.
Yeah, so if they get number 5, they're safe.
Yeah. Man City might be in the Europa League next season. That would be fantastic. that would be fantastic. Yeah,
That would be best.
unless Chelsea continue, doing whatever they are doing. They're above Manchester City by a point.
So I don't know what's also happening with Chelsea, but maybe it's because you guys told them that they were title contenders, and they're like, hey, we don't want that cup.
But
ever since they said that,
they're a downward spiral.
I think it also got into the players' head.
Yeah.
And if the coach is not even believing that we can win this league,
Yeah.
then why am I
What do you think, like,
pushing-
Badiashile?
why
Badiashile will believe.
do you want me? What do you want me to push off for?
Yeah.
So let's just play and survive for that top 4, and then so for you to even say to afford to be number 2 or 3, you need to aim number 1.
Yeah. Like how they say, you aim for the sun to get to the moon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so it just speaks of ambition from the coach. Like the best way I think he would have just said would be like, we're in the conversation right now, but we'll just take a game at a time,
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Yeah.
Finish.
It's like manifestation, bruv.
Yeah.
They manifested their own failure.
So if you manifest top 4, you'll get number 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Same way as Man
See why we
United.
keep saying Arsenal are title contenders? This is it.
And I'm glad we've got it on camera.
What?
You manifest being number 1.
Yes.
So that you get second. Not you manifest being number 4 so that you get 8th.
Oh, you guys manifest being second.
No,
We manifest being
we
fast.
number 1.
Yeah. Winning the league.
But again, why are you guys moaning about Liverpool winning the league?
Why are we mourning?
Saying that it's the shittiest champions that are going to be
Who has said
crowned by
that?
the
Who
end
has
of the
said that?
season.
Who said
Arsenal
that?
guys.
Which guy?
All over.
There are 4 Arsenal guys here. Have you ever heard any of them saying that?
Even this guy was always talking like, Liverpool, you'll be caught.
Yes.
True, and you're caught last
Yes.
last
He
last
said you'll be
weekend.
caught in the league.
No, he's saying the league.
Yes.
Yeah, that one, I'm still there.
Our defense is shaky and stuff.
Conceding goals?
Your defense is the best, yeah?
Not yet. Not
Not exactly, but it's
Compared
good
to
as
your
well.
defense and Liverpool, Arsenal defense and Liverpool defense, which one is the best?
John is better.
I'll have to check the stats, to
I
be
think-
honest.
No,
Let me check that
Because
one.
it's more than just
You've been watching
clean
Arsenal
sheets.
since the season
Ndio,
started. What stats do you want to look at?
you know the thing is,
Because you can't be saying our defense is leaking, and that will be the ultimate.
Yeah,
downfall
Arsenal has a
for
better
us.
defense.
Arsenal has a better defense. Yeah.
In
Okay.
terms of goals conceded.
okay,
So how many points are you behind Liverpool?
what's your point?
No, I just
Wait,
want
what's
to-
the point?
I want to tell you that you can't win a league without scoring, man.
True.
But you can do that.
Nobody has refused. You see, the problem, the Arsenal, we've accepted. It's squad rotation and proper number 9. We fix those two.
But
This
Arteta has never
conversation-
used a proper number 9.
That's why he has never won the league.
And he will never use because he doesn't know how to use
No,
a proper
that's
number
why he
9.
has
He
never won
doesn't
the
know how
league.
to use 9s. He had Aubameyang, he had Lacazette, threw them away.
Yeah,
No.
he had that when you had other
Replaced them with who?
ailments in the squad.
And they replaced them with who?
We had Aubameyang and Lacazette wakati tulikuwa na akina sijui Papadopoulos or whatever.
Socrates.
Yeah, we had such jabronis.
Yes.
Akina Lichstein.
Exactly. So if you have them, then you mend the defense and then keep Akina Lacazette and Aubameyang until you find a replacement, then you let them go.
It's an evolution. Something has to give. Where is Lacazette right now?
I don't think you'll ever
We get a number 9.
competitive. You'll never get a 9.
You winning the league will not be like the shittiest of league.
Explain to me
winners.
why it's shit. Because we are number 1.
It's not shit. It will not be. You're the league winner. If you win the league, whoever thinks you're shit, it's up to him.
Yeah.
But you're the league winner. It did not change anything. So until you get there, then, no, I don't think there's any Arsenal fan that is saying Liverpool winning the league would be the shittiest league ever.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't
On
heard
camera, no, but on
Yeah.
If
the
anything, if anything, people are talking about next season. That's the
Yeah.
closest thing I've had Arsenal fans speak. Like, let me ask you now, considering you guys have lost the final, you're out of the FA Cup, you're out of UCL.
Quadruple, where is it?
No, it was not in the discussion. When the season started,
Yeah, what's the quadruple talk?
you guys were saying Slot will not even make it to top 4.
But you guys said there will be a quadruple coming.
And,
No, we
and
don't
those
even-
are
No,
reasons
That-
for-
one of
those
your
are
biggest
reasons for
ambassadors
that.
said that. We saw Eric.
Who?
Eric said you're winning the quadruple.
And you listen to him.
He was here.
Bana, that's the
I think we should
mistake.
only listen to Eric.
You
Listen to him.
Eric then went ahead and edited. He said you're winning the treble.
And you still listen.
And you still listen to Eric.
He went ahead and said you're winning the double. He said more.
Again.
Where is it? He went ahead. Ulikuwa tu hapa juzi. He said Mo Salah is winning the Ballon d'Or. He said that, no?
He's a jinxer, you know.
Yeah.
a jinxer.
There's some certain people, if they talk about my team, I'll even want their accounts muted.
Why?
Because I said it's Suara, they talk about your team. It's just like, nah. Him is just one of them. What I was asking you now, as a Liverpool fan now, winning the Premier League now, how will you feel? Are you okay? Do you feel bad now that you've missed out on this other?
I don't feel bad at all, man. This is a very big achievement for Slot's first season.
Okay.
So, to me, it's a success. If we bottle the league, then it's a disaster for us.
Okay.
Is there any chance that you actually bottled the league?
And
I don't know with the current state that we are right now, unless we bounce back
Yeah?
and Salah finishes the fasting thing. Bro,
And he comes out of the garden pockets.
we are not there yet. It's
How-
not safe yet. We just,
how would you assess your manager's first season so far? Is there one of these FA Cup, UCL, or Carabao exits that you felt like you guys could have done better?
The manager was at fault in like one of
yesterday,
He was?
he was at fault. Yesterday, I feel like he was at fault.
Why?
Because he played the same players that played against PSG.
Okay.
Those guys were tired.
Okay.
Starting other players who are fresh, and then you see how it goes. After first half, second half, you can bring in these other guys. You had Elliott, Chiesa, Jones, Endo. They were available. Use them. And then from there, second half, you can now start to bring these other guys, Akina McAllister's, the Gravenberch. But you've now won these guys up till the 80th or something minute, and now you want to save the game. It can't happen.
Yeah.
It can't happen.
Fantastic, man. I hope that translates to the league, man. We'll be ready.
No. Over our dead bodies.
I'm sure you could have said the same before the Newcastle game.
No, over our dead bodies.
Time will tell on that one. All right, so yeah, let's see if Liverpool's form shall translate to the Premier League. We are ready.
It's a league.
Yeah?
It's a league. Slot doesn't lose leagues.
Yeah, we'll be there, man. All right. Also, you should also be there to have a crack at the mega jackpot of SportPesa. Right now, going at 407 million Kenyan shillings.
Wow.
That is crazy money, man. And if you want to have a crack at it, of course, go to paybill 955-100, 955-100. Account number is your phone number.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
And maybe you can be one of the guys who will have a crack at that. It's rising every week. Watu washindi kitu bana.
I think at the rate right
Game
now,
ya Liverpool ndio ilitoa
Ilitoa
watu
tuko
last
pesa.
weekend. I mean, everybody had their own bets vizuri up
Yeah.
until a game that was just a sure win.
Yeah.
I
Not
feel you
sure.
need to apologize to
It's
To all
not
the guys
sure.
who
to all
lost
the
money.
guys who lost their
there's
money.
no one who walks into a final saying it's a sure win.
Hey, come
But
on.
this was like one of the few finals where you guys, even God knew you guys were favored.
Yeah, you guys are Carabao Cup
Yeah,
matches.
and then
You have
you
won it
guys
9
went-
times.
After
And you let
the
it down.
PSG performance, how would we be
It's
favorites?
versus Newcastle.
It's okay.
You
It's
guys
a final.
even
I'm
with
telling you, it's a final.
Chiesa.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's no one who is assured with a final.
I think he owes people 400
Na
million.
nakata.
Yeah, you should say sorry.
All right, you can go and have a crack at the mega jackpot, 407 million Kenyan shillings. Go to paybill number 955-100. Account number is your phone number. All the best with that.
Yes.
All right, brings me to the question of the week.
Okay.
This week, and it's pegged around UEFA Nations League, which is happening this week. We have the quarterfinals and some other tasty fixtures. So the question of the week this week is which country won the inaugural UEFA Nations League? All right. Which country won the inaugural UEFA Nations League? Drop your answers on the comment sections pale YouTube. All right. So this coming week, where we are anyway, we have the UEFA Nations League happening. The games we're talking about are the quarterfinals.
Yes.
We have some tasty 4 fixtures happening. Let me get them here. We have Netherlands versus Spain. This is happening on 20th March. Kesho.
Okay.
On Thursday, Netherlands versus Spain. Croatia versus France. Denmark versus Portugal. Italy versus Germany. Netherlands versus Spain. Quick thoughts.
Tight one. I think Spain goes through.
You think?
Yeah.
Van Dijk takes another L?
Not sure.
But if Spain are going through, then Van Dijk is taking the L.
I'm not sure about that. when you say Van Dijk taking another L, I'm not sure about that. But I know Spain will be.
So basically by third, of course, he takes a goddamn L. 3 in a row. Goddamn. That would be crazy.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Yeah.
Spain is a better team right now. Yeah.
All right. Then you have Croatia versus France. Why France, Venant?
Croatia versus France.
Of course, we are going through Sizikama French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a matter of who's available for Croatia that will determine how they'll play against French. So I don't know much yet about the Croatian team, but France, being France that I know even from 2018,
all the way,
being some of the same team, I have them as favorites.
Absolutely.
As well, I think France will go through because I've not seen anyone outstanding in the Croatian team.
So
the superstar is 40 years old.
They're aging, yeah.
Yeah, so basically you're saying Mbappe and Saliba saves Konate from another L. Is that it? All right. Denmark versus Portugal. This is a tight one to call, but I think Portugal might just be better. But, Denmark is always a hard nut to crack.
Ronaldo is on 926 goals, and I'm on, I'm on record saying he'll finish with 1,000 goals. So me, I'm with Ronaldo until
all the way.
Yeah.
So you're supporting Ronaldo or Portugal?
Both.
Denmark.
I have a Portugal kid.
Denmark goes through.
You think Denmark goes through?
Yeah.
Right.
Because they have Portugal has this serial bottle as a coach.
Roberto Martinez.
Yes.
In big games.
Bro, everything.
Wait, he won a FA Cup with Wigan. Bro, he won a FA Cup with Wigan.
He was coaching the most top elite Belgium side. What did he win? Even the Nations Cup couldn't even get it.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Right now it's a generational side for Portugal. He'll waste it.
But you don't believe in managers reinventing themselves and trying out new things.
Can't teach wild dog new tricks.
That's the case with Martinez. All right. So you have Denmark going through. Venant has Portugal. I have Portugal. Italy versus Germany. Now, I like Germany, the Mannschaft, because they have some fantastic kits. But Kai Havertz is not available. So I think Alafiori matches through to the semis. What do you think?
Yeah. Italy will win this.
Yeah.
Chiesa finally getting one over.
At least a W. Yeah, you think Alafiori is going to save him from that. Does he get called up to the national team?
Chiesa. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a...
But it depends with the form. It depends with his form.
I don't think it depends a lot in the form because you don't have so much options as a nation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why you normally see fringe players from even small teams
coming in.
Call up.
And about Sana Chiesa, this is not France. I don't think he would feature. So we all agree maybe Italy. Most likely Italy will go through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, if you want to get all these predictions and others, you can always check out Facebook page ya SportPesa.
Yes.
You get my predictions, Venants, of course, Otis pia upate zake pale, and maybe much more information that you may want to do with SportPesa. Go check out their Facebook page and stay informed. All right? Now, if you are very informed, you'd know Barcelona yesterday walipiga comeback ya kukata na shoka.
Yes.
2-0 down, Wanda Metropolitano. And I'm like, yeah, Atletico Madrid, they are finally getting something back.
They bottle. Now that's what you call bottling.
Now that's a proper bottling.
Yeah, that's a bottling. You can't bottle in a
No, it doesn't save you from the bottling deal. That's what you're trying to do. That's save you from that. But this was epic. I mean, the game was good. Atletico Madrid were 2-0 up, and I'm thinking, yeah, maybe finally at least we'll pick one big team because of what happened to them in the Champions League, which, by the way, is why every Atletico Madrid fan should be supporting Arsenal, and everybody else who loves football should be supporting Arsenal to beat Real Madrid in the goddamn Champions League because of what they did to Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. But yeah, your thoughts about that? Because that was a crazy game. I thought at some point in time it took a 2-2, and then became 3, and then 4.
That's that's the thing with Barcelona. Sometimes supporting them, it can be a bit hard or harder because there are situations where the reverse could happen. We are up 2-0, the game ends 2-2.
Yes.
And then there are situations
Like in
where...
the Copa del Rey?
Yeah, and then there's situations like this and the Benfica game where we outscore our opponents. So it goes to show you how good our manager is, especially with the substitution and the tactical changes that he made during that game.
Yeah.
Because 2-0, it's easy to just sub your key players and wait for the next match.
Yep.
But it was like, nah, we need this. And it shows you how much Barcelona wants to win La Liga. Now the pressure is on the likes of Real Madrid because with less than 10, 15 games to actually more than like 10 games to go now, every match day feels like a final. And Barcelona has just set the standard of how to win it.
Yeah.
Not only just beating your opponents, but outscoring them. Remember La Liga, in La Liga and Atletico, I was talking about Atletico needing to improve their goal difference. It's getting worse now.
Yeah.
So Barcelona, once again, congrats. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to manage UCL and La Liga at the same time, but right now I'm just impressed by the game-to-game style of play and winning that we are doing so far.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on the substitutions because Torres scored a brace. Hakuanza your game.
True.
Alitoka bench.
Yes.
So, yeah, some substitutions came through for him. Rafinha, of course, Kamakawa.
Yeah.
That dude is cooking, man.
By the way.
There's a cross he gave for Ferran Torres, I think the third goal. Yo. Deadly. And then, of course, the fourth goal now, which, again, was Torres.
Yes.
Making it totally out of reach for Atletico Madrid. And I was thinking, like I was saying, I think it's going to be a draw like how you drew in the Copa del Rey, because it was like that. I think for that one, you guys were the one who had a 2-0, a lead by 2 goals, and then you bottled it, you would say. Even though you didn't get beat.
It's a serial bottler.
The second leg is coming, right?
Yes.
After the international break. So that's going to be one to watch out for.
Oh, by the way, Rafinha and Salah, there's been that conversation of Ballon d'Or where this one is scoring, this one is scoring, this one's performing, this one it's this. How are you guys feeling about that?
I think Otis, what Venant meant is, why is Rafinha beating Mo Salah to the Ballon d'Or?
Because
we should call him No Salah at this point.
No, Salah.
First of all, Salah is fasting. And then...
No. So
many other players fasting.
Which one?
Mane scored last weekend is fasting, bana. Come on.
Hakimi was so brilliant against you guys.
Yeah, it's fasting.
Am I converted to Christian?
Hakimi?
Yeah.
No, Hakimi is an African who plays...
So is Salah.
Relax, I'm coming. Who plays in PSG, whereby he can just walk from PSG to home, yeah? From France to Morocco is not fire. He can walk.
And eat.
And he will eat, come back, play. For Salah, he has to travel from England to Egypt.
To go eat.
To go and eat.
He has no home in Liverpool.
It's tough, man.
He has no home in Liverpool.
No,
okay, so why is Rafinha beating Mo Salah to the Ballon d'Or then?
I think it's an obvious one because Rafinha is in the quarters.
Yeah.
Salah is not in the quarters.
Yeah.
I think Champions League is a big factor this time around.
Facts.
For anyone who will win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
So it will be a matter of if Barcelona can't go past quarters, then now Salah gets that shot again. But as for now, if Rafinha continues playing the way he's playing, I don't think I would even feel bad. Okay, I'll feel a little bit bad, but it will be justified for Rafinha to win it. It's a Champions League. Salah had to just win the Champions League.
Yeah, because Rafinha might legitimately bag a treble.
Yeah, true.
That you guys could not.
It's okay.
Yeah, so, time will tell.
At least we're winning something, yeah?
What can Salah do right now other than scoring and winning the league to get that leverage on his side? Because things can happen. Barcelona can go home, like in this next round. It can happen. And things can be now level ground. So what does Salah have to do now?
He just needs to get out of Mendes' pockets and then everything will be
fine. He could have started yesterday on Sunday against Newcastle.
But he just needs to continue that scoring form and assist.
Yeah.
And then leave it to the gods to decide.
Yeah, because I mean, if like Barcelona meets, let's say they progress in the Copa del Rey, they meet Real Madrid. We all know what happens
Another
there.
final.
I'm also happy that Atletico is currently conceding goals and scoring goals because this is not the Atletico that we
used to know.
Like a defensive team,
Yeah.
So it opens up the game, makes the game more interesting and fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because I don't like this low block thing that Teta
Neither
is
do we,
yeah, Teta
especially
is-
Arsenal. We don't like it. We don't like it at all. Barcelona, like you said, they are scoring for fun. They have scored 75 goals.
Yes.
They have conceded 27. Well, that's alongside the same with Real Madrid. But now this is where the difference is. The goal difference. 48 for Barcelona, 32 for Real Madrid. Those are 16. And they are level on points, but Barcelona have a game in hand. I don't see how Barcelona bottle this.
Yeah.
I think they might just
They will.
very
They will
much
win.
win the La Liga.
Because I don't think even Madrid is scary as it used to be.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
And we'll show you exactly why come 7th or is it 8th of April next month.
Yes.
When we meet them in the goddamn Champions League. They're not scary at all. They ain't. All right. So the La Liga is looking quite tasty, not gonna lie. All right. But of course, it seems like Barcelona might be walking away with it. Serie A is another place that is looking at still tasty. It's crazy how this time round, the Premier League is one that is looking like a goddamn farmers league.
Yeah, considering how things are going. Okay, so
Yeah.
for those people who don't know, Syria right now, it's very tight.
Yeah.
There are several teams that are competing for the top spot. And what makes Syria better or different from Premier League is the last, 5 years, we've had like 5 different winners.
Yeah.
So up, it's an open ground for everyone.
Correct.
Yes. If you don't know, AC Milan is that one team that will, for example, beat, let's say, Real Madrid, and then come back and bottle versus Como.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Napoli have been favorites, but then again, just like Liverpool, they have a habit of just conceding in the last minute. And some of these games they've been drawing and just bottling in quotes.
Yeah.
And other teams have caught up. Inter Milan. What about Inter Milan?
Inter Milan, they are doing really well. They are top. They beat Atalanta 2-0
Yeah.
on Sunday. I mean, yeah, I didn't expect anything less. I know Atalanta, they were trying to like get into the conversations of the title contention. Even though they are not like far off, but man, I think Inter Milan were just the better side. I was thinking actually, Napoli might actually win their game. And if they would have won their game, I think they would have been better than Inter Milan. Nah, not really. They would still be a point below. But yeah, now there's 3 points between Inter Milan and Napoli.
Yes.
Right? They have 64, 61. Atalanta have 58. Those are like, 6 points between number 1 and number 3.
number three,
Compare that and what you have in the Premier League.
Yes.
6 points between number 1 and number 3. In fact, there are only 11 points between number 1 and number 4. Or you can call it 12 between number 1 and number 5.
Wow.
I think what has happened in the Premier League,
It's looking like a glorified farmers league
no,
now.
Man City has made it to be like that because you can't afford to lose
Yeah.
if you want to catch up with Man City. If you want to win the league, you can't afford to lose. You can't afford to drop points. So when you're going to the game, you don't have that leverage that, hey, I can lose this one game, these other 2 games, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, you lose them, you are out of the race.
But look at Liverpool now. You can lose 2 games and you're
It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. We have to win these 5 games first, then we'll now enter into the party mode.
Yes.
Other than that, anything can happen. Bro, we've been there.
Have
we've
you?
been there for like the past. We've lost to Man City with 1 point
Yes. I think twice. Yeah.
So we know it's not over until mathematically it's over.
Yeah, it's done and dusted. But yeah, Serie A is looking super tasty this time round. I can't wait to see how this one goes down. Like Juventus, they got beat 4-0 by Bologna. Is it 4 or 3? Not Bologna. Fiorentina.
3-0.
Yeah.
Juventus is like the Manchester United of Syria.
No, I
That's
think Manchester
how I
United are worse.
Manchester was.
Man United are worse.
Then worse than Spurs or something.
But it could be because most trophies and stuff, but now they are doing very badly.
We can't even banter them anymore.
Because Juventus, okay, forget about the great team and the history, sour, I get it. But you look at the couple of seasons, there are situations where they could have gotten the number 1 spot, they bottle it. I don't know if it's their managers, the previous managers, they've been changing managers. I can't fault the players because they've also been buying quality players, you know. So I don't know what's off. Either the manager, the style of play, but something is weirdly off
They can't keep their stars.
with Juventus.
I think
They
also
can't, they can't keep their stars.
when they decided to become artists this season, there was a time they had like 10 draws, just drawing, like, you know.
Yeah, it's
I think now
it's
they have
unfortunate.
what? They have 13 draws. There's a time they had like 10 draws and 0 losses.
Yes.
And a couple of
Juventus
wins.
is bad.
But now they are starting to collect L's now.
It's bad for them.
So
I think it's a reflection of how Serie A is currently.
very, very topsy-turvy. If it doesn't get more topsy-turvy than Milan being 9th.
Yes.
AC Milan are 9th right now.
9th.
It's crazy. A team that won the league, is it 2 seasons ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely insane. All right. So that's that. Of course, Serie A is one league to be checking out for. At least hapo kuna some uncertainty on who exactly is winning the league, unlike the Premier League, which is not interesting anymore. Nobody will maybe even watch Liverpool win the league. Maybe. Maybe. All right. After that, let's get to FPL Manenos, man.
Yes.
This is where Venan gets to shine. Maybe not all the time. I would
Every
like to know,
time.
like, how many points
Every
No,
time.
no.
Every time.
When I'm having more points than you.
I
then-
told you guys get Bruno last week. See what he did.
Oh, goddamn. How many points did you get?
I have to check, but it's more than the average for sure.
All right.
What I want to tell you guys is we're in the international break, so of course I'm not going to tell you who to buy and
Yes.
but I'm going to tell you how to plan for it because I think this is the last international break and then the season before the
Correct.
season. So whatever choices that you decide to do, factor in the following. 1, there's no international break, of course. 2, there are certain teams that are on FA Cup tournaments and UCL. So squad rotation will affect your team. There are certain teams that are eliminated. They don't have any competition, so you need to invest in. Now, for example, a team like Man City has a good fixture, or Brighton have good fixtures right now, so you can look at that. But if you're planning forward in terms of the double game week that is coming up, Newcastle will have a double game week coming up and Crystal Palace. This is how I can help you. When it comes to buying assets from your team, the teams that I want you guys to consider, 1 is Bournemouth, 2, Brighton, 3, Wolves, and 4, West Ham. These teams right now don't have a lot of pressure going on. They don't have any UCS. They don't have any... the fixtures are good, basically. And the players are cheap. So if you're looking for a defender, if you're looking for a midfielder, if you're looking for a forward, you can decide to buy from those teams. Now, if you have players from Villa, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, you can keep them because their fixtures aren't that bad and you can save your transfers, especially right now where we're in the busy part of the season. Now, players to sell. Players from Everton and Fulham and Ipswich. Their fixtures. Yeah, you can have Chelsea there. Actually, Chelsea is very bad. If you look at their last 4
is it
fixtures,
4?
yeah, it's very
Tough.
bad. It's very bad. So that's that. Now, for those people who are using the Wildcard or you're planning to use the free hit chip, your team can look like this. You can have Dubravka over there, pale kwa goalkeeping position. In your defense, you have Kakes. You can get Munoz. You can get, who's this guy? Aina from Nottingham Forest.
Mr.
When it
Snapchat.
comes to midfield, you can keep your Salah over there. Morgan Gibbs-White. There, Morgan Gibbs-White. That guy is good. I think he can play well at Liverpool. Nwaneri from Arsenal, and then Bowen. And then up on belly, you can get somebody like Isak, Watkins, and Evan Nilsson from Bournemouth. Yeah, and that way, that team right there that I've just freestyled for you, for example, you can finish the whole season with, and you can guarantee to get points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how that is going to go down. Of course, now we shall be going back to the run-in because I think it'll be like 9 fixtures to the end of the season.
Yes.
And of course, in Arudi on 1st of April. Now, don't be a fool. I know it's April Fool's Day, but don't be a jabroni and fail to make your squad. You better do that.
Yes.
All right, now let's get to the part where I get to shine. This is called the trivia.
Yes.
Or you basically get to showcase my prowess in football knowledge.
Yes.
It's always the case this season.
Yeah,
Last week there was a coup. Waudo won. That's very unexpected.
Yes. Let's see who our new Byron here
Yeah.
is supporting.
Question 1.
Yes.
Some of these questions have multiple choices, so just wait till I finish the question. Question 1. Brentford scored the fastest goal of the season versus Manchester City. After how many seconds was the goal scored?
It's me. 9.
Wrong.
2 seconds.
Let me read the
There are options.
yeah, there are options as I've said.
You're already out.
So you're out. So for
You didn't say this one has options. You could have said this one has options. You
I
said
said
some
wait.
questions.
wait and listen
Yeah.
till I say it's done. Okay. Choice A is 12 seconds. Choice B, 22 seconds. And choice C is 32 seconds. Otis.
22.
Correct. Question number 2. Erling Haaland has had the most shots this season with 35. Which player has the second most with 31?
Wait, are there options?
No.
No.
All right, 31 shots.
Yes.
On target.
Or Salah.
Should I give you hints?
Yes.
On target, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
On target.
Yes.
Yes.
No, just shots in general.
Sir.
Okay. Choice 1, we have Kai Havertz. Choice 2,
Why are you laughing?
Choice 2, Antoine Semenyo. Choice 3, we have Luis Diaz.
Bernard.
Semenyo.
Correct.
Gwanda kuchagua Diaz.
Adias are blank.
I actually thought there would be like a Chris Wood there. I don't know why.
May thought what kids who
Question 3. Which team?
Are there options here?
No. Which team lost back-to-back matches in which they lead 2-0?
The EPL or what?
Yes, the EPL.
Arsenal.
Wrong.
Tottenham.
Wrong.
Man United.
Wrong. The correct answer is Everton.
I was just hating.
Tottenham don't have.
Rivals this weekend.
Question 4. Which player?
Are there options?
No. Which player currently leads the league in assists and chances created with 7 and 27 respectively?
7
Assists and chances created.
Yes.
So most assists.
No.
And chances created.
Listen. Which player currently leads the league in assists and chances created? Assists and chances created with 7 and 27 respectively.
Nilishafinya. Morgan Gibbs White.
Wrong.
Saka.
Correct.
Come on.
Yo,
Check
sijapata swali yote leo ba. Oh, chances what the hell did I
Wait.
Yes, chances created.
Endele.
The last question.
Options?
No.
Nah.
Which team has scored the most goals from substitute with four of their last 12 goals coming from the bench?
Wait, in
EPL, yes.
Ah, okay.
EPL.
Hey, bana Byron anasikia anauliza hizi maswali bana.
Jibu.
From the bench.
Yes.
Any hints?
No.
Kama ujui bana. Next.
Bournemouth.
Wrong.
Aston Villa.
Correct.
Yes. And it's
And
because
Venant
of
wins
this week's
trivia.
Nyash. 7 assists. I knew that was Saka.
I overthought.
Because the only person, one of the Salah is the one who has more, isn't it? Because if it was more, I would have knew it's Nini. And then as of the bench goals, I've talked about this on the show before when we were talking about Duran. You remember there was a time where we were talking about Duran and Watkins who starts when Duran was even scoring in UCL and Premier League coming on from the bench. That's how I knew.
Damn. All right. This was another episode where I get to showcase my knowledge. This was not it, obviously. All right. So let's get to the question of the week. Well done, Venant.
Yes.
Question of the week last week was how many Carabao Cups, Newcastle has ever won? That was the question we had asked. How many Carabao Cups? Now, the one who got it correctly is man like Alvo_10. He said 0. There was also someone else who said 0. Let me see. There was also someone else who said 0. But the one who came to mind first, the one who answered first, was Alvo_10. Big up yourself, man. Well done. Now we can scratch that.
No, I understand why we gave them that cup yesterday.
Because they had 0.
They needed it, yeah.
No.
So it was a pity cup.
Yeah.
When you are doing philanthropy here, are you the business of philanthropy?
We take from the rich.
Give to the poor.
Which rich has Carabao Cups, bro? Carabao Cup, you 100,000 worth of money. This is not taking from the rich.
Enyauna.
I still feel like you owes people 400 million, man.
For what?
That final, you guys should
I didn't tell people to place Liverpool their bets.
Yeah.
But the good thing, you're going to have you here in our prediction, so...
All right, man. So that has been it for this episode. Big up to everybody who was watching. Of course, this episode is always brought to you by SportPesa. Yeah, it would be unfair if you just ended without mentioning about the Kenya Under-17 girls.
Yes.
They are 1 round away from qualifying to the World Cup.
For sure.
In Morocco. So we play against Cameroon. I think 2 rounds. Like we've beaten Uganda 5-0 in aggregate. We slapped them 3-0.
Last weekend.
Kwao tuliwapiga 2-0. And then, of course, now we are with Cameroon. I really hope these guys going to do it, man.
Can I give shout-outs to...
Yeah.
Especially the last weekend. So then their number 9, Brenda Achieng. Cheza Vizuri came in as a substitution.
Correct.
And once again, Joan plays very well.
Yeah.
And their number 8, Lindy Atieno. Anyway, they played very well, and now looking forward. You know, if I won the like 400 million and stuff, I'd be looking forward to invest in such a team because based on how United, that's 5-0.
Yeah, in aggregate, yeah.
That's 5-0, and they're just under 17. Give them like 5, 6, 7 more years, and they play like this. Our Kenyan female team will be
they're shining. They are raising the flag quite high. There are some guys who are in October. Well, Dominican Republic.
Yes.
They won 1 game. So
even the boys.
Those were the under-20s, right?
Even the under 20 boys, they're doing well.
Yes.
The boys as well.
Yes.
I don't know what happens
The
when it
AFCON.
comes to the.
I don't know when it's being played, but I think
the senior side.
The senior side.
I
don't know.
The senior side is playing against Gambia and Gabon. Gambia, I think, on Thursday.
Thursday.
Gabon on Sunday. Up
Yes.
Nyayo.
Yes.
I mean, we have to get something.
Yeah, we have to
And
score.
unajua Gambia, who is the coach, eh?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
McKinstry, I'm sure he's licking his lips,
back.
bro.
He's back.
Yeah, because he's like Kenya. And then we have like what? In the 25, 21 were foreigners, 4 local-based players only.
That has to change.
I don't know what's that all about. Is he thinking like, because it's a new coach, they might be able to implement his tactics, philosophies?
Oh, it will be his first game, McCarthy.
Yeah. First competitive match.
The belief outside there is like when you go outside the league, different from Kenyan league,
Yeah.
you get
Exposure and
So
stuff.
it's easier for you to adapt.
It's
to
easier for you
new-
to adapt to a new coach and different systems.
Yeah.
As compared to someone who's just been playing for God from whatever.
Wanataka kusema watu wenye wanachezeshwa tu na kina Ziko.
Hapa mtaa ngumu.
Itakuwa
Because
difficult
ball
to...
imechange because you see there's some facilities that we can't even host a game here comfortably
till
like a derby. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you need players who are well exposed outside there because but until they fix the home league and everything.
Yeah, then more often than not, we'll be seeing foreigners.
Yeah.
I mean, foreign-based footballers coming to play. So
We also need to encourage the fans. Please, come attend these games.
yeah.
Yeah,
Once unachezea home, hatuchezea away.
it's cheap. Like it's 200-300 bob. Like it's cheap or cheaper now when you compare to other places. And then it's here at stadium.
Yeah.
What we normally do is I go to town, meet with other fellow fans. We walk to stadium and back.
Yeah.
So there's that ability of just unite with different fans and also fans of the show.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys attend.
Absolutely. And let me also big up Erico Mwea. I met a Manchester United fan in Mwea last week.
Okay.
Told me he's a big fan of the show. He's a big fan of Manchester United. He's a big fan of Waudo. Yeah. Because he pushes the Manchester United agenda. So big up, Eric. Aliniambia mazeni sikose kumgotea. So Eric Amwea, there you are. I've been Nyash, the Jabroni Slide, presenting millions and millions of football fans. They have been...
Venant!
Otis.
He's very humble today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's choking on the humble pie. Catch you on the next one. Big up yourself.
Adios.